last night as Russell Westbrook and Nikola Jokic both scored triple-double in the Denver Nuggets 132-121 victory against the Utah Jazz. Westbrook finished with 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, which included no turnovers, while Jokic added 36 points, 22 rebounds, and 11 assists. The Jazz led 66-64 at the break before the Nuggets pulled away in the third quarter, with Jamal Murray also adding 20 points and 10 assists. Elsewhere, Joe Embiid scored 37 points and added 9 rebounds as the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Portland Trail Blazers 125-103. Tyron Maxey also had 23 points for the Sixers, while Kelly Oubre Jr. had 15 points and 8 steals. Joyce Hart made his third triple-double of the season to lead the New York Knicks to a 126-106 win over Washington Wizards. Hart had 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists alongside Karl Anthony Towns, 32 points and 13 rebounds, helping Knicks to an eventually comfortable victory after a close fight, half which resulted in the holding slender 59-57 lead. Other results saw Charlotte Hornets, being defeated by 108-115 against Chicago Bulls. Washington Wizards as well also, lost at home to New York Knicks 126-106. It ended. New Orleans Pelicans as well also lost at home against Los Angeles Lakers 116-113. It ended. Utah Jazz, like I told you, they were Jazz at home by Denver Nuggets 132-121. Golden State Warriors as well lost at home to Cleveland Cavaliers 113-95. Portland Trail Blazers, they could not blaze against Philadelphia 76ers because they lost 125-103. Sacramento Kings as well, they were king indeed because they defeated Dallas Mavericks 110-111. But first, let me take you on Denver Nuggets. They are not doing pretty bad at all. They are seated 6th in the Western Conference right now. What do you make of their season so far?
Denver Nuggets, yes, champion 2 seasons ago. You expect that, except when Nikola Jokic is on top form, it's difficult for them to really get maximum point. That's why I check out their other games. He posts at least double figures for them to be elevated. Any game that he even some games when he posts that double figures, check the start of other players. You don't see them get to that level.
True.
So it looks more like a one man driving that team, and that's the challenge of Denver Nuggets. So I think that they need to rejig the side. They must go on. But I think they've shown consistency a little. I've seen them push forward to try to meet up to the demand, because at this level you need to be at the top layer so that you can always fight for the conference. Because anything can happen. I mean, teams can come back rejuvenated, and move on. And since you are playing a lot of games, almost play every 24 hours of playing games, you need to try to rotate too. And sometimes the players also fatigue problem and all that. But it's been impressive getting to see them, they started the season very poorly. At some point, inconsistency came in. But somehow we have seen how consistent they have been in the flow of results. So for me, I think that they have really done very well.
They have really done well. Meanwhile, teams like Oklahoma City Thunders, teams like Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics, not also doing pretty bad in the Western Conference. Even New York Knicks as well. Now, if you take a look at the form of Cleveland Cavaliers, that of Boston Celtics, New York Knicks as well, who is seated third on the Eastern Conference, taking a look at the games and their form so far, talking about these 3 teams in the Eastern Conference, who do you possibly see that is going to maybe win this very championship this season? I know it is too early call to make, but taking a look at the form of these 3 teams, who are you tipping?
For me, I still think that Boston Celtics do stand a very strong chance. Okay,
True.
If you look at their history, and anytime they blossom like this, it's that you say the Boston Celtics struggling from the beginning. When you see them blaze on like this, and you still have Jaylen Brown, the big guys in the mid, so it's difficult to really say that they will not contend for this title. And then the last 4 seasons, we have not seen a defending champion winning it again. So maybe that might be the change in dynamics. But they have shown strength. Apart from Indiana Pacers, apart from a certain You know, some of the teams that you don't even give a chance to, they are in the top 3 of the Eastern Division. So that tells you how far they can go. And don't forget that in those 2 conferences, we have different divisions. We have like 8 divisions.
Yeah.
You know, so you look at the teams from those sides, it matters too. How far they're faring. I think they have not had a very poor season, although they have had slight losses, you know, here and there. But you cannot rule them off. So for me, any day, anytime, I sit out Boston Celtic, because Indiana Pacers might be very good. We have seen how good they can be, but that cannot be compared to the consistency of a certain, you know, Boston Celtic, and somehow they can come back to Milwaukee Bucks. Somehow too, I've also tried, but I've not seen the level they have been as compared to Boston Celtic.